Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly Tarotscope with me, Sally Kent. I hope you're well. I'm going to do a brief overview of the energies of what you can expect for the week of the 22nd of June. So I'm already feeling that you guys could benefit from some quiet time, some time to really just appreciate silence. I feel like a lot of you kind of, whenever you do get time to be in silence, you either go to your phone or turn the TV on, or perhaps you're gaming, or you pick up the phone to call somebody. It's like the moment there's a time to just and relax. You fill it with some busyness, because I kind of feel like tension in my head when I tune into your energy, and this kind of like intensity in the nervous system, like there's a lot happening in your environment. So you may find it beneficial this week to appreciate those moments of quietude and silence. You know, they say that stillness speaks and that silence can be deafening. It'd be good for you to experience that this week, I think, because it can. And there's never really silence. There's always some sort of sound. Like right now I can hear one of my dogs snoring gently under the table. But really that's a mindfulness practice that I've just shared with you there, that by allowing quiet time in your life, you quieten the mind and the incessant internal chatter that can often send us on merry-go-rounds and what feel like fairground rides emotionally, you know, because the body reacts to the thoughts we're thinking, but we can anchor the thoughts through mantras or through focus. And yeah, I just feel like if you habitually go to turn the TV on or to go onto your phone, just try and notice that and choose to sit in stillness for, even if it's 5 minutes. I mean, if you Google the science of silence, Jesus, it's so good for our brain. It's like we need it. We need silence to be able to function. Well, I do. I'm on the spectrum. So I'm what is called Asperger's. So I'm have a heightened sensitivity to my senses. Some people say, like friends say, "Oh, you're not Asper. You're just a really good psychic," and I really appreciate that. But that's just the plus side of being on the spectrum. Just like everything, really. There's always pluses and negatives, but that's how we get balance. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of balance coming for you this week, Capricorn. And if you can make use of that time to enjoy quiet, you'll find that new ideas and new ways of looking at things will come to you. Okay, cards don't want to come out that way for you. So, what's the most important thing Capricorn needs to know? Okay, so we've got the Emperor. So for some of you, your father might be on your mind, or a father figure. This could also be your own internal father, so you could be getting serious about like your bills and your responsibilities and your business. You know, it's about your values as well. So are you living in accordance with what you value and what you believe in? That's the type of questions that the Emperor asks of us. So you can expect this week you to be, one of my dogs shaking there. Yeah, you can expect you to be getting quite real and serious about things. It's like a personal responsibility, and you know, it's good energy, the Emperor, because essentially it's about building firm foundations and having that you know, masculine principle that's spoken of in psychology, of kind of being sure of our actions, you know, having things in order in the physical world. But it's also rules, regulations, as well as values. Excuse my dog scratching the carpet. So you'll probably see them in and out of the videos. Pressure off. Good boy. Okay. So what else does Capricorn need to know? I don't know why they do that. They scratch the floor before they get comfy. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, so it seems like, yeah, there's this yearning to develop yourself in some way this week. It's either, some of you are either thinking about returning to study or have begun a new course of study, but there's definitely a sense of you developing your skills and capabilities this week, and you're hard at work. It's like you're minding your own business and just cracking on with things. Some of you may be having a bit of difficulty with solitude at the moment, which is understandable, but I think this is why that's obviously why the energy came through at the beginning about the silence for you guys, because the Hermit energy is about being alone. It's about kind of either being forced to be alone or choosing to spend time on our own. And when we either forced or voluntarily being in solitude brings profound healing and insight, and that's what's symbolised here by the lantern that he's carrying. Because when we carve out time to be quiet and to withdraw from busyness of activity in the outside world, we help to turn down the noise of that world so that we can hear the inner world more readily. And that's what you can expect this week. You can expect to hear your inner voice more easily and be able to therefore act upon the guidance that you receive, because it's said to be that we have three brains, in the head, the heart and the tummy. And what happens when we are in this Hermit energy and we either withdraw voluntarily or, you know, it's kind of forced upon us in some way, we're able to get in tune with the other brains. You know, we don't just hear the internal mind chatter, we hear the soft, loving voice of the heart. You know, the heart has neurons, there's a brain around the heart. You know, there's so much you can read about the science about that too. But then there's also the brain of the gut, which is highly linked to the intuition. And having that quiet time, it's much more easy. It's much easier, should I say, excuse me, to communicate and to hear those other brains. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so let's finalise with what's the most important thing Capricorn needs to know about this week, please, universe. Please show me the card I need to see for Capricorn for the week of the 22nd of June, please. Okay, so for some of you are finding it a bit difficult to assert yourself in some way, and I feel like this is emotional related. I think some of you are very fond of somebody but haven't made an effort to kind of make a move in some way. And if this is resonating, then this could be the week that you realise that actually you've got a lot that makes you stand out from other people. You know, the Seven of Wands energy is about kind of fighting off stiff competition, also kind of and you know, daily struggles, things like that, and overcoming our own insecurities too, really. I mean, outer things are always reflections of inner states. So this Seven of Wands energy is reminding you this week that you can overcome this. You know, any self-doubt that you might have can be overcome by tapping into your emotional state and kind of what it is that you really want and what it is that you truly love and like and enjoy, you know. And this alone time that you're kind of being asked to enjoy rather than endure. You know, there's a difference with the energy, isn't it? When we're enduring something, it feels like, oh, when are we going to get to the end? but when we're enjoying something, we're very much in the present moment, and more magic can come that way. So there's quite a bit to ponder there. I don't know if you want to rewind it and start again, because I don't even know kind of what energy was coming through for that, but I hope it made sense. I never know what energy and messages I'm going to pick up, and I hope it made sense to you, and I hope it helps, and I'm wishing you a magical week. If you enjoyed this, you might like to check out my weekly written Tarotscopes over on Instagram and Facebook, and you can read them on my website too. And if you would like something more specific, then you can check out my personal readings on my website, and you can read the reviews there too. But if this is where we say bye, then I'll hopefully see you next week. And thanks again for watching, and I'm wishing you a magical week. Bye for now.